I just hit start streaming. Hello, and welcome to Intrepid Racing League. This is Tier 2 Bahrain. You are joining me, Toasty, Evan, Bread, and Solz for commentary. We will have the sprint race and then the normal race following it. So stick around. It's going to be it's going to be fun. Solz, any early predictions here today?
McLaren win.
Shoulda guessed it. I don't know. Misaki, championship leader, starting further back. Could get a little dicey for him. Did you know that your drivers use the same driver number? I thought that.
They do?
Yeah, they both use 9.
How did we allow that?
Well, in game, they both use 9.
Oh, okay. Are you ready, Solz? No.
Oh, okay.
You've never done commentary.
Strategy, we are looking at a one-stop soft medium or medium soft. Drivers have been given the okay to go to the grid. So we'll watch and wait for those green flags to go out. There's the countdown. Are you shaking in your seat, Solz, or is it just me?
I think it's just the...
Here we go! 5 red lights! And for the first time tonight, we go racing! Chunk starting on that pole position. Blitz getting a great start as he's going to overtake the McLaren. The McLaren is going side by side as they head into the first corner. Edge! Oh! Chunk messing up a little bit. He's going to lose a couple of positions. The McLaren's lead. Edge, Dex, Forrestal Waif sits in P3. Ben Arnold P4 racing with the Ferrari. Side by side they go. Watching as that Mercedes also tries to get ahead of a McLaren. Ben Arnold gets the position. Blitz sits in P5. Capex P6. Misaki up into 7th. Brick and Chonk fighting for the 8th place. Chonk falling down not 8 places from pole position after a poor start. You have any words?
Ian, I think my prediction's still on. You know, McLaren 1-2 right now.
Frostal Wave catching up to the McLaren. We're put on tires. There's the strategies. Some bun strategies. Gosh dang, I keep pressing hide UI instead of spectator menu. Ben Arnold on the mediums. Edge setting the fastest lap as he leads the first lap. Forrestal Waif going on the outside of the McLaren. He gets pushed off track. I'm communicating with online services. Uh-oh, did I just get disconnected? No. Yes, I did. Sweet. Uh-oh. Solz, can I have an invite back?
Toasty, I'm gonna be like it too.
Solz. Uh-oh, Solz. Solz, I'm scared.
I should have invited you.
Oh no.
Oh wait, Chonk just left. Wait, did I get disconnected?
Uh-oh.
No,
No, he might have, I don't know why he left. Maybe he saw me leave and he was like, oh, we're gonna restart the lobby. I guess Ben Arnold's hosting.
Oh, Bahrain and Saudi are for sure not happening now.
Yeah, I think that was already confirmed.
It was 8 minutes ago.
Oh. That's so sad. That actually upsets me. Alright, going as we join back. Forrestal Waif leads the Grand Prix. Edge behind him, then Ben Arnold sitting in P3. Blitz P4, Capex P5, Dex P6, Brook P7, Versaki P8, and Chonk P9. Get the tires back up. Watching the gaps. Dex. Why did he drop down, Solz? What happened to him?
To be honest, I don't know. I was focusing on inviting Chonk and you.
This big, long train, including the entire grid except for Chonk. Dex getting closer to Brick. Will there be a move soon? Dex probably wants there to be a move soon. Chonk leaving the session again. He might just be having issues. Dex slowing down now as he's going to lose quite a bit of pace to Brick. Brick pulling away, almost breaking DRS off of the McLaren. And there it goes. DRS has been broken. Brick holding that sixth very strongly as now Mersaki maybe looking to on the attack to Dex. Red Bull still hanging behind. Mersaki gaining pace. Now is not the time to overtake, though, as you would lose the DRS. So Murasaki waiting, and oh! Capex! I don't know what happened to him, but he's going to slam into the wall as he's going to head into the pits. Dex falling right behind, following Murasaki. Ben Arnold gaining pace on Edge as those softs start to wear off. Dex, Murasaki, and Capex all onto the hard set of tires. Ben Arnold is missing a right end plate, but he's doing great job holding pace in this train. Murasaki still getting on Dex in the background. Ben Arnold sticking behind Edge still. I know this move is going to happen soon. Ben Arnold within 4/10, perfect range to make a jump soon. On to the main straight, everyone goes. In poles, Forrest will wait for his pit stop. Edge will be the new race leader. Brick Brown, 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Unfortunate for the Kick Sauber driver. Edge gonna be on the defensive. Ben Arnold sticking behind still within 3/10 that gap. And right behind, Blitz ready to catch up on any mistakes, the Ferrari driver. Edge will want to pit soon. I'm sure those tires have some massive wear on them. Murasaki! All over the back of Dex. I thought that the move was going to happen soon, but it's going to wait a tiny bit more. Murasaki losing a little bit of grip out of the exit of the hairpin. Ooh, 3-second time penalty for the Red Bull driver as he will activate the DRS following Dex. Edge pulls into the pits. Same with Blitz. Ben Arnold, new race leader, as he will be holding 6 laps on the mediums. Pit window will be lap 7 to 8. When will he pit? Nobody knows but him. Forrestal will be about a second ahead of Edge. Excellent pit stop for him. Edge suffering, not getting the undercut advantage. Blitz struggling to hang on to the back of Edge. Brick in 6th. Murasaki in 7th. Dex in P8. And in last place, P9, Capex on the hard tires. Blitz struggling to hold behind Edge. Brick trying to get up to Blitz. So Blitz is in a little bit of a sticky situation now, but I don't think that he has the DRS. So Edge will get the opportunity to try to pull away from the Ferrari driver. Forrestal doing a great job of pulling away from Edge and catching up to Chonquito on the 6 lap, old mediums. He's going to go around the Red Bull. That DRS will open for the Mercedes driver as he takes the fastest lap of the race of the 1:30.4. Ben Arnold staying out. He is holding very consistent pace right now, not losing too much to his teammate. Edge getting within the DRS of the Chuck, who is still out on mediums. Dex and Capex fighting. Back markers. They're going to be making a little bit of contact. There's a yellow flag out for Chonquito. Rasaki goes by Capex and Dex. "17 seconds is the gap between first and second place, with first still needing to make a pit stop. Edge and P4. He'll have the DRS where Blitz won't. Edge gaining quite a bit of speed as they're burning some battery. Edge maybe looking for the move as Ben Arnold comes into the pits, fitting these soft tires. Where does he come out? He'll come out in P2, right in front of the Ferrari and the McLaren as they go for a little battle into turn 1 and turn 2. DRS will be open for the Ferrari. Will he try to go and make advantage of the Mercedes cold tires? He wants to, but I don't know if he'll get an opportunity to, as he will continue to pull away. Solz doing work right now. Capex will pass Meraki. Dex sitting behind the Red Bull, looks for a move, it comes back in. Rasaki slowly catching up with Capex. He'll have the DRS on the straight edge, catching up with Blitz. Two potential overtaking opportunities here. Red Bull trying to go with the Williams, blocking out the McLaren as he does, keeping his P7. Edge still not able to go any faster to catch up to Blitz. Edge still holding behind Blitz, waiting to make his move. These two have been near each other for so long. The Kick Sauber try to join in the train, as he will be within 1 second while crossing the DRS zone. Ben Arnold gets the fastest lap of the sprint so far with a 1:30.2, gaining work to try to find his teammates to pass for the lead of the race. Edge getting closer and closer to the Ferrari, waiting for a perfect opportunity. Here he goes, looking down the inside, comes back in. Still gonna wait, being patient. Rasaki getting closer to Capex. Will he try to make a move soon? That Red Bull is missing an end plate, I'm noticing. Edge, right behind Blitz. Battery saving right now, seeing what he is going to be able to do. As Ben Arnold gets in within the DRS range of his teammate. These softs. Is he overworking them? I don't know, but he is within 3/10 of his teammate now. Will they battle, or will Forrestal let him through? Edge sticking close behind the Ferrari, still being patient and waiting for an opportunity. Ben Arnold will get DRS here. How aggressive is he going to be against his teammate? I think he has the pace, but will he steal the win? I think it's his to grab if he wants. But I think it's up to the drivers to decide how they finish it out. Ben Arnold is missing a right end plate. Both drivers saving a battery as they head down into the back straight. Lap 13 of 14 now. Just 2 more laps left of the sprint. It is the Mercedes to decide. Ben Arnold going down the inside of his teammate. The two teammates side by side through the first corner. Through the second corner, into the DRS straight. Ben Arnold turning on the DRS. Forrestal goes defensive. Ben Arnold around the outside. The two teammates make contact. Still side by side as they head down into the S's. Ben Arnold staying in second. I think he's backing off a little bit. Edge getting closer to the Ferrari. 6/10 the gap. Into yet another DRS zone. Ben Arnold will get it. Will he go for something here? Gaining and gaining, I think. Within 3/10. If he wanted to go for a move, he could. But I think he's saving his battery. Same with his teammate out in front of him. How hard will they battle this time? They made a little bit of contact last go around. How will they manage this time? Into the DRS detection zone. 2/10 the gap now. DRS will be activated very shortly as they cross the line. Starting the final lap of the race. It is still anyone's game. Ben Arnold going side by side. Looking for a path where he can fit. He's going to go over the curb as Edge passes. He's going to be off track as he's going to get by Blitz. Or Blitz is going to get by Edge again. Ben Arnold and Forrestal side by side. This is where they made contact last lap. Ben Arnold holding his own. They're going to go side by side into the S's. Very, very dangerous. Ben Arnold backing out. He's going to hold P2, but he's going to go for it. Into the hairpin as Chong's going to get DSQ'd. The two Mercedes still side by side. into this hairpin. Ben Arnold's going to get the DRS. This is his chance. He's going to go down the inside. The Mercedes side by side once again. Bull saving battery. Side by side. Heading in to the final sector. Ben Arnold holding P2. Forrestal Wave leading right now. Blitz sits in P3. Edge P4. Brick P5. Capex P6. Washaki P7. And Dex sitting P8. Ben Arnold, this is your last chance. What will happen? Ben Arnold does not go for it. Forrestal Wave leading for so long. Battling his teammate. Ben Arnold trying. Not enough pace. Forrestal Wave will win the Bahrain sprint. Ben Arnold comes in P2, Blitz P3, Edge comes home P4, Brick Brown in P5, Capex will come home into P6, then Meraki and Edge. That might have switched around. Aston is saying we got Merc domination everywhere nowadays. I think that is one of the funniest things. I love you, Aston. Except you're a minor, so I can't. Solz, what are your thoughts on the race?
McLaren are washed.
Going.
It was a good race, you know.
Going through the results again, Forrestal Wave sits leading the race from P5 to win. Ben Arnold into P2, my driver of the day. P7 to P2, battling his teammate, holding at P2 for the sprint. Then Blitz taking home P3. Edge P4 for the McLaren. Brick takes P5. P6, Dex, Capex P7, Meraki P8, and Chunkita with a disqualification. Here are the race director. This has been the Bahrain Sprint. Stay tuned shortly for the race. Wowzers. Right. I have the finishing order now, so I can set the grid. I cannot set the grid. Why can I not set the grid? Maybe I need a... Hey Solz, do you know why it's not letting me... Oh, because I'm not the host anymore.
No, it's Ben Arnold.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm not the host, so I can't.
And you can't even give it. Oh no. Okay, you gotta start a new lobby, I guess.
Okay. Solz, you're tasked with inviting people.
Okay, I'll invite who I have. Oh, I didn't pick my fan zone. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, no, I swear I did this.
Okay, Solz, you've been invited.
Like you're inviting everyone, Toasty. Do you still need my help?
Yeah, people who I haven't gotten yet. Are you inviting people?
I don't have anyone added.
Bro.
I have. Well, who's not in?
Mursaki. Chonk.
No, Morsaki is in. Chonk isn't joining back, I don't think.
We don't have Edge.
Either he said game cash.
And Dex. But I invited Dex a bunch.
You're missing one person. Oh, Edge. I invited them.
Who hasn't?
We're waiting on Edge because nobody knows about Chonk.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think Chonk's joining back, probably.
Dex asked her an invite.
Bro, I invited Dex so many times.
Wait, how do we have two more people? Oh, because U60 joined.
U60 and Frenny.
I knew a friend. Yeah, I didn't know about U60. No, we
Oh,
can't.
Blitz. I'm an idiot.
we don't have a V carb, so we can go V
Yeah,
carb.
we can pick Aston, Alpine, or V carb, or Haas. Okay, Blitz and Frenny need to pick their freaking car, bro.
Yeah, they need a pick, and then we start. I don't think there's anybody else. I think we had everyone.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he is not joining back apparently. And Frenny has joined Alpine. Oh, wait, Dylan. He has to join quick though. Oh, he might not get in anyways. Oh well. R.I.P. Dylan, he tried to get in. Hello, Maddie, Shaw, and Z. Hi, Solz. Solz even very quiet.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta talk more. Alright. Welcome back for Tier 2 Bahrain race. I am Toasty Evan Bread. I'm joined by Solz. Solz isn't really commentating, but I'm commentating. Z, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember you, bro. I'm sure that you're somebody. I don't remember the username Z. Let's U60. Oh, I love you too, U60. Waiting. For the grid. I don't know how many minutes has passed. 2 minutes has passed. That's enough, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Bro, Astad, bro, what? Here we go, racing. Edge and Dex are in fucked up spots. Rip. Dex is gonna get a drive-through penalty off the start. That's really unfortunate for him. Mercedes racing for the lead. That was a Williams and a Kick Sauber also racing. U60 is off track. Forstall Waif losing to Ben Arnold. Brick getting by Capex again. Williams and the Kick Sauber racing really hard against each other. Here comes the Alpine trying to join, trying to make it 3 wide. More contact from the Williams and the Kick. Side by side. This Red Bull trying to join the action. That's Mersaki. Blitzen. Brown really holding at Alpine, really anxious to get by as well. That's Frenny in the Alpine. A little bit of contact. Ben Arnold will lead as we head into lap 2. Here goes the Alpine going way by. Freddy up into 4th. Dex getting a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane while taking his drive-through. I don't know if that was legal at all. Frenny up into 4th. Mersaki 5th. Edge 6th. Capex 7th. Brick Brown in 8th. U60 9th. And Dex 10th. Edge losing out to the Kick Sauber. Brick maybe looking for a move as they head through. This straight will be a chance to get closer, looking to make an overtake. Mersaki getting closer to the Alpine of Frenny. He's going to look for the inside. He's going to hesitate and move back. Ben Arnold, blitz, fastest lap. 1:31.2. Here's Mersaki. He has the DRS. Frenny going defensive. Mersaki going offensive. Side by side into the first corner. No contact made. They're going to go off track. They're going to break a sign. Pieces are going to go flying everywhere. Marshals will have a little bit of work to clean up. I don't know whose fault that was. The Williams Capex trying to follow Frenny through, but Frenny does not go for the overtake. Brick now getting closer at Capex. Mersaki jumping way over to the right. Frenny. Mersaki with the DRS. Frenny gonna go very defensive. Wow. The Sauber holding really close to the Williams. The Williams trying to get closer to Mersaci, and Mersaci wanting to overtake Frenny. This big train here could make things interesting very, very shortly. Here are the tires. Everyone's on mediums. Frenny going defensive. Wow, so many overtakes happening. Alpine and Red Bull holding. Mersaci goes by. Frenny down into 5th. Brick dealing with the pressure of the McLaren behind. Edge going for it. He's going to stick side by side with the kick. Brick's going to stay ahead. Edge in 7th. Capex into 8th. Yellow flags out for a Ferrari. Let's do 60 in 9th. He's going to go all... What? He's going to be backwards on track? Oh my god, what the heck just happened? Ben Arnold leads the race still after 4 laps. Trying to lose his teammate. His teammate's probably going to go for the undercut, and Ben's going to hold it out. That's exactly what we saw in the sprint. It could happen again here in the race. All the way over to that right side, and all the way back. Trying to ditch the slipstream. Does nothing. Frenny looks for a move. Will he go for it? I think he's going to hold back. Brick's going to catch up a little bit. Edge in 7th. Holding so much pace to the kick Sauber. Edge holding pace still in this train. Mersaci 4th, Frenny 5th, Brick 6th, Edge 7th, Capex 8th. That's all who's on your screen right now. This big long train. Blitz is catching up to Forstlewaith. Looking to make a move into 2nd soon. That Ferrari. Train staying put so far. No moves being made. Will something happen on the back straight? Everyone's going to follow each other. U60 with the 3-second time penalty. Brick maybe thinks about something. Frenny cuts him off though. And again on this straight. Brick going for Frenny. He's going to try to go around to the outside. Frenny going to hold his pace, hold his line, and he's going to have more speed. He's going to hold 5th place. Edge hits a cone. Edge all over the back of Brick. Is he going to make a move? Going to get a bad exit there as he's going to wobble over the curb. That's going to offset his car, but he's still going to have the pace. He's going to go down the inside. That's Brick. Is not able to get by, but he's going to try again down the inside once again on this straight. I think Frenny backs out of it because he's thinking long term. He's going to get the DRS. They're still fighting as they head down into the last corner DRS zone. So that's Frenny going to get the DRS. He's going to open it up now against Brick as he's going to try to get by to reclaim 5th. Meraki, glad that all of this is happening because he's going to break away. Edge looking to make it 3 wide. He's going to go down the middle of Brick and the Alpine of Frenny. Frenny gets ahead. The kick and the McLaren bobbing tires side by side. Edge is going to get ahead. Brick down to 7th. And Capex waiting for his turn. This train all really close to each other, all wanting to hold the top position. Meraki happy that all of this is happening in the background. He's looking in his rear view tire. He's seeing these guys battling, and he's saying bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys, as Meraki is pulling away into 4th. Forrestal Wave trailing behind Blitz. P2 and P3. Little bit of a power slide for Capex. Edge slightly pulling away from Frenny, and now he has to worry about the looming threat from Brick as Brick's going to catch up. How much is Edge willing to burn here? As Frenny dips into the pits. He's going to go for an undercut on everybody. He's opting to do the 2-stopper. Onto the softs goes Freddy. Blitz sits in P3. Following behind Forrestal. That train separating out a little more. Capex loses the DRS off of Brick. U60 into the pits. Watching Blitz trailing Forrestal right now on your screen. Ben Arnold leading the race by 3 seconds now. Doing an amazing job to show the power of the Mercedes. Eston in the chat right now, I'm sure that he's happy watching his driver sitting 1 and 2 right now. Here is the Ferrari Blitz. He's going to go, making a move down the inside. He's going to get by Forrestal up into P2, the Ferrari. Capex, 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh no. The poor Williams driver, him and Dex. Dex, P8. As we watch him start the 9th lap. Capex heading out. Where will he land? In accordance to Frenny. Frenny will be ahead. But by how much? Gap, 2.5 seconds. Frenny's undercut working tremendously, but he is doing the 2-stopper. Capex also opting to do the 2-stopper as he comes out on the mediums. Same with U60, who's on the softs. Brick's getting closer to Edge. Is he going to go for a move here? I think he's a little hesitant. Does not go for it. On the back of Edge still. Forrestal gaining pace to Blitz as they head down. Ben Arnold pits. Blitz follows. Forrestal Wave will lead the race now. Going for the overcut. Actually, I don't even know what the strategy is, so they're probably going for an undercut, if anything. Rasaki will stay out, Edge stays out, and Brick stays out. But Arnold will have a little bit of clean air out in front of him before he catches the people who have yet to pit. Brick still staying with... Here is Dex. He's serving his 10-second that he got for speeding in the pit lane. On putting on the hards, out goes the McLaren. There's yellow flags out for a Ferrari. A T60 spun again. Rick struggling as he is watching Edge pull away from him. He had the DRS, but it didn't do enough. McLaren driver putting in the work to stay ahead of the kick. The field very much separated out at the moment. Edge and Brick and Meraki and Forrestal Waif all extending one more lap. They're all probably going... What's the strat? Is it lap 12, Solz? The one stop for Bahrain? He is muted in VC, so I don't think we're gonna get an answer anytime soon. Yellow flags out for Ferrari overtaking a Ferrari. U60 being lapped by 6th place. If that says anything. Freddy in 7th. He is on some sort of alternate strategy as he's on the softs for his second stint. If I had to guess, he might come in when these people on the mediums come in and pit to hards to stay out for the rest of the race. Meraki getting a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh no! But Meraki coming out on hards to the end. Unless there's a safety car. Where does Frenny land in all of this? He hands in front of Meraki as Capex passes the Red Bull. Washed Saki indeed as he sits P8. Ben Arnold has officially caught up to Brick. He won't get the DRS this time around, but he will get it next time. He'll have a little bit of dirty air as he sits behind the extended mediums. Ben Arnold might go aggressive here. Will he overtake before the DRS detection point, though? Is it worth it? Ben Arnold says no, as he's going to play the waiting game. And he's going to go around Brick. As Brick pulls into the pits. Forrestal pulls into the pits. And Edge pits. Edge onto hards. Forrestal onto hards. Brick onto hards. Frenny coming out. He lands P4. Behind Forrestal, but ahead of the rest of the grid, Capex. And P5, Murasaki, keeping up with him behind. Edge sits P7, Brick P8, Dex P9, U60 P10. Freddy and Capex still have one more pit stop to do. Maybe. No, Capex definitely does. Or does he? Solz, can mediums go? What would that be? 19 laps? No. Surely not.
No. No.
So yeah, Frenny and Capex still have to pit.
They can go about 12 laps.
Yellow flags out for U60. Capex looking for an overtake on the Alpine of Frenny. Gonna go on the inside. Gets the move done before the corner. But Freddy is hit by the Red Bull behind him. Murasaki losing an outplate. The Alpine and the Williams side by side. They're going to make a little bit of contact. Murasaki's car has definitely seen better days. Yellow flag's out for U60 as he gets lapped by Brick in P8. Frenny, Capex, Murasaki on your screen right now. All battling for P4. If I had to guess, Frenny comes in this lap. Capex might wait out and go to the softs on lap 16 or so. Murasaki goes wide. Out of the corner. Yellow flag's out for U60 in the back. He's just holding on for the point. Gets points. Frenny stays out. His tires have to be screaming by now. Murasaki goes by. Capex sits P6. Frenny P5. Murasaki and to P4 now. What's up, Shiesty? Battling! Now, Freddy tries to go around the outside of Murasaki. Does not get the grip he needs. He's going to hold P5. U60 getting a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And there goes U60 retiring from the race. Unfortunate. Capex, U60 left. Capex catching up. Even closer now to Frenny. Surely Frenny pits this lap. Frenny and Capex fakes the pit. He lost so much time to Murasaki trying to do that. I don't know. I think he didn't realize that Frenny was coming into the pits. Ben Arnold leads the race right now. Blitz sitting P2. P3 is Forrestal Waif. Mersaki sits P4. Then Capex. Edge P6 for the McLaren. Brick in 7th. Frenny P8. Dex P9. And our only retirement U60. Field has separated quite a bit. 6 seconds separate Ben and Blitz. 5 seconds separate Blitz and Forrestal. 5 seconds separate Forrestal and Washaki. And 2 seconds separate Mersaki and Capex. Frenny coming out P8 on the mediums. His alternate strategy gonna cost him some time. Frenny going for fastest lap, I think, because he gets a purple sector 3. So this might be looking for fastest lap here. Yellow flags out for... That's Dex slow in sector 3. I don't know what he was doing as he goes off into the runoff in the last corner. He's slowing his car down, letting Mercedes pass. He's gonna pull into the pits. Dex pitting onto the softs. And a new front wing with 10 laps to go. Let's Capex in. Off of the mediums. And he'll put on the hards. Serving his penalty, Capex. Frenny takes fastest lap with a 1:30.9. Yellow flags out for Dex again, going slow in sector 1. That's Capex off the track out of the second turn. I think Capex is trying to cause a safety car there. I think he was hoping for the double yellow. I don't know. I feel like going all the way to the right like that does not save any time whatsoever. I feel like you actually lose time going that way because you have to you're moving your car in a non-straight. I don't know, dude. I just feel like you're using more energy. You're going a longer distance. Technically. Yeah, I don't know. Solz, tell us a funny story.
Oh, see. Once upon a time, Toasty was racing in Spain, and Toasty wasn't very good at Spain. So in one turn, he went wide, and then he started screaming. The end.
Solz, I remember when your team used to be good.
No. We're doing fine over here. I mean, to be fair, Edge wasn't meant to start where he started.
Dex takes
Not-
fastest lap.
Edge should have been, what was it, P4, I think?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It must have changed it, because I said it. Dude,
It was the wins.
I literally said it on stream.
No, mid-season lock-in, because there's those 2 extra rounds mid-season lock-in.
Ston just got a 2-minute ad.
No, I get a minute and a half.
That's great. Yellow flag's out for, I'm guessing that's Dex. Yurt. I don't know. I think this race is kind of done. Edge with a 3-second.
Oh, this is Ben Arnold's debut race, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Dex
Win on
going.
debut, Aston will be happy.
Yeah, who the frick is Ben Arnold, bro?
Yes, Aston, can you explain to us who Ben Arnold is?
Who the heck is this guy? Why does he have 2 first names, bro? Oh, people have 2 first names piss me off. Fuck, you gotta be all fucking classy for, huh?
Blitz Pits.
Let's pitch at a second to put on the mediums. Interesting play for the Ferrari. Edge moves into 4th. Who's Ben Arnold? Haston. Who the heck is this guy? Mursaki, 3-second time penalty. He's Forrestal's friend. He's probably some chud. Right, Solz.
Yeah, McLaren mid-season lock-in. We gotta lock it in. I think they're racing in another league. Rastan, how many of your drivers have you actually recruited? And it hasn't been somebody else on your team?
0. I don't know, someone might buy Ben Arnold after this.
Like 5? There is no way you recruited 5 people for your team. It seems like it's always Dr. B. I started in Aston. Well, I guess
That doesn't count.
forgot you were at Aston.
Yeah, he was the
Honestly.
freaking leader of of,
That
of
is
it.
like so long ago. I think it was like I don't even know how long actually. Because you did nothing at Aston. Not my fault they fell off after I left. What, what did you... Aston, what did you do at Aston? I swear you did nothing. Toasty, who's this snack maniac? Is that Maniac?
Don't question it. Dex is battling with Capex. Dex is a lap down. I just realized he's defending his back marker. Dex, buddy, stop fighting it. Just let it happen.
Wait, yeah, wouldn't you have been...
No,
Wouldn't there be a penalty by now? For blue flags?
oh my
You're
god.
done,
Jesus Christ. Capex is gonna report that.
Wait, what happened? I didn't see anything.
Oh
Wait, Ben Arnold hits.
Ben Arnold pits. Out of the lead, Ben Arnold onto the softs. He's going to come out P3 behind Mersaki in front of Edge. 10 seconds is the gap between him and Forrestal.
Two drivers when I became TP. I turned into a good team and finished like 4th or 3rd in IRL Cup in my first season.
Ben Arnold gets by the Red Bull into P2. Now chasing down his teammate. 10-point flat is the gap between the Mercedeses. Ben Arnold on the hunt for the lead. Ben Arnold, 2 purple sectors there. I think Ben Arnold will take the fastest lap. Blitz gets by Edge. Blitz, remember, pit out of P2 onto the mediums. Now sits P4. Trying to get back ahead. Ben Arnold closing the gap between him and his teammate. 6.5 the gap. Blitz is slowly getting closer to Mersaki. But he's still going to have to do some work if he wants to try to find Forrestal to re-get his P2. Ben Arnold, fastest lap, 129.3 for the Mercedes. Blitz. Within 1 second of Rasaki now. Ben Arnold now 5 seconds within Forrestal. Two big moments here in the race. Capex, 10-second time penalty for speeding a pit lane. Blitz on the attack. Gets by Merasaki without any fight. Blitz. Now 11 seconds from Forrestal. Ben Arnold just needs a second lap now to Forrestal to claim the win here in Bahrain. Will he be able to pull it off, Solz?
Yeah. I mean, he's already caught him by about a second a lap. So, maybe a bit less. But yeah, I think he can get him.
Merasaki trying to hold with Blitz. Using the DRS. Franny pits out of 7th. To fit some softs. Merasaki losing DRS off the Ferrari. Ben Arnold, 2 seconds, the gap between him and his first place. Yellow flags out for Dex as he comes into pit. And Hopelot on the soft set of tires. Are you excited for the real life race tonight, Solz?
I'm not watching it. I can't stay up that late.
I'm going to bed and then waking up.
Yeah, no, it's at 4 a.m. for me.
It's at 3.
And it's earlier.
That's
yeah,
what
it's at 3 for you.
That's why I'm locked in.
I mean,
Next, coming out behind the
with
leaders.
me, I would.
Ben Arnold within 1 second of the leader now. The hunt for first is closing. Edge is catching up with Merasaki. Read us the penalties on those. Read us all the penalties, Solz.
After the entire race or right now?
Right now.
Capex 10-second penalty in the pits. Merasaki 3-second. Edge 3-second. U60's retired, and Merasaki also got a 10-second, but I don't know.
No, just read the total, bro. What?
Oh, the total?
Yeah.
I thought you said read the.
Oh my god. Here, the Mercedes.
Merasaki 13 seconds. Edge 3 seconds. Capex 13, and Dex 3.
Final lap has started. Ben Arnold did not win. Oh, the two Mercedes make contact. Oh my gosh. Both of them walk away. Scott clean. Ben Arnold 3-second time penalty. Ben Arnold did not win the sprint, and now because of his 3-second time penalty, looks like to not be winning the race. Which I'm sure Forrestal is more than happy about. Because of this, he will now be even closer to the lead of the championship. Ben Arnold trying his best to pull away from Forrestal. Will he be able to do it? He got a pen from Track Limits, Eston. Off goes Ben Arnold. He tried to make a 3-second gap, but he couldn't. Ben Arnold sliding out of the final turn. Comes across the line first, but Forrestal Wave is your Bahrain Grand Prix winner. From pole position to the win, Forrestal Wave has done it all. Ben Arnold takes P2. A nice finish for the Mercedes. Blitz takes home P3 for the Ferrari team. Edge P4 for the McLaren. Mercedes P5. Sorry, just kidding. Brick P5. Mercedes P6. Frenny looks like he's going to be coming home in P7 maybe very shortly. Potentially. The Alpine driver. Reserve. Frenny. Comes across the line in P7. Forrestal Wave may not have led every lap, but he definitely earned his win. And Capex will finish off the grid in P8. Oh my god! Holy rip, bro. This has been the Bahrain GP. Here are the results. Race director. This has been the Bahrain GP. I've been your host and commentator, Toasty Evan Bread. I've been joined by Solz. I will see you for Tier 1 Bahrain Sprinter Race tomorrow at 7:30 EST PM. Join! Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.